Do you have a trailer jack that you wish did this, but no longer does this because it sat outside forever and got rusty and stuck? Well, that's how this one started out. And I'm going to show you how to take it apart and what I had to do to refurb this one. First things first, you got to take the bolt out that holds the handle on, and really that's the last step too, because as soon as you take this bolt out and take the handle off, the rest of the jack assembly, this is just a housing, the rest of the jack assembly is just going to come out of the bottom once you lift the trailer up. Okay, I've got that loosened up, and again, yours is going to be rusty and crusty. I've already fixed this one, but you get the idea. Okay, out and about. Should be a little thin washer on here, and if you don't have one, I would suggest getting one, because that will reduce the friction between the handle and the top of the jack here. And then you simply just lift up, and the rest of the jack assembly is like this. And that's it. It's out. Installation clearly is the reverse. You just put it back in there. You can see I freaking gobsmacked the grease in there to try to prevent that from happening again. What you're going to see later on in this video. And they're pretty simple. This is just an empty housing to hold the guts in, so on and so forth. And I did use red plastic paint, and then I put some clear coat on it, which may not have been the best idea, but it looks like the red stuff's coming off anyway. Oh, whatever. It'll be okay till it's not. So here's the before, and you can see this thing is gnarly. She sat outside probably close to 15 years uncovered. I'm gonna see if I can doctor this up and bring her back. Gnarly. Let's see what we can do with this. On that nut. Not on the screw part, but on the nut. I've had it on there a while. Let's see what we can do here. Oh! Oh, nice! Well, it's not happy about it, but it is moving. Sweet. Let me lube that up and keep working it. Oh, nice. Thank God. Okay, I've got it in an appropriate clamping device here. And I've got it run all the way out now to the end. And you'll know it's the end because it pretty well stops itself from turning. And man, it's hot even all the way up here. Okay, and right there we're at full extension, which makes sense. You wouldn't want this thing coming out if you were spinning it on the trailer. That could be an awful disaster. So I'm going to let this cool down. I'm going to try to clean this up some more and lube her up real good with some grease. One thing to save you a little hassle when you're putting this back together, if you'll notice the cylinder of your jack here, it has a groove in it, this little V groove. Well, you've got a little bump here on the tube, so make sure you line that groove up with that bump, and that is what keeps this whole thing from twisting whenever you're spinning the handle around. That will keep this more or less in place inside the tube, instead of it just instead of the whole base just spinning around in a circle on the ground. But if you don't have that lined up, you'll find out pretty quickly. Then once you got it put back in there, put your washer on, put your handle on, and and tighten the bolt down, and that's it. Go use as much grease in there as you want. I don't think you can use too much. Good luck.